season already, Clark, and we're just getting to the really good part of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. I mean, everybody is stepping up the intensity now. You can see it and feel it. Seems like every game counts for more than just one game as teams fight for position in the standings.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
Lopez, a screen on McDaniel. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Leonard.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Offline from the top of the key.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. So it's the Timberwolves now. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Anthony Edwards plays with a lot of strength, boy. That allows him to power right through contact.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Shot by Collins, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
In transition, Randall extremely mobile for a power forward.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
Very tough loss than last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
They deserve a lot of credit for being aggressive, though. I mean, they got to the line a bunch because they forced the issue.
And here's Randall after Chris Dunn made that last three-pointer. And Gobert kicks to Randall. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Randall's got 5.
Answering back at the other end, Randall showing no hesitation.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Collins. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Gobert. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Lopez inside, defended by Gobert. Here's Collins, kicks it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6, and a wide-open look for Mathurin. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Boy, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some, testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
Mathurin with the ball. Edwards defending. And Leonard gets it to go.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Edwards against Mathurin. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Randall down low. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And it's tied up with that one. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Now here's McDaniel. Really struggled in the loss against New Orleans.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Randall finds Edwards.
And Lopez, with his size, is so good at just taking away space at the defensive end.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Leonard, no luck. Minnesota shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Randall with some nice D. Over in the corner, Edwards. They get it back. McDaniels outside. Randall surveying the D. Dunn with some nice D.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Lets it go from deep. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And he makes that one. Randall's got 7. The Clippers trail. Outside Collins. Buries it from three-point range.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game. Sanders checked in for the Clippers.
Number 4, Kobe Sanders.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And Minnesota has possession. The Clippers getting the bucket. Baseline J on the way, and again it's Minnesota.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Outside Collins. Back to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
That free throw good from Leonard.
Hey, when Leonard is able to stay healthy and play, there's no doubt he's one of the best in the game. Can take over a game on both ends.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniel. And Bones Island subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Collins. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Lopez finds Mathurin. Misses the 3.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Here's Mathurin, still without a basket. Left side, Leonard. Shoots over Dosunmu. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 3. He takes it in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Collins. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end. I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So it'll be Julius Randle shooting. That's on Benedict Mathurin. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Miller's checked in for Collins.
You know, Julius Randle offers a versatile skill set. Not only does he have outstanding handles for a guy of his size, he's pretty quick, too. He's also got that strength, which is a pretty nice combination.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Some numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Right around 25 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Highland passes to Randle. Reed with a screen on Leonard. Outside, Reed. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Here's Sanders. Reed with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Oh, here's Edwards. 35 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
4th in field goal percentage. 5th for free throw shooting. And they are in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They are playing some stingy defense and making shots difficult.
And up there in the top 5 in field goal percentage, as you said, a very efficient offense, and it helps that they can drain shots from all over the floor. Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Jackson, he's checked in for Lopez. Batum comes in for Leonard. Christie subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. G.A., how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Washington's checked in for Los Angeles. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Randle. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Sanders. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to Miller. Washington trying to break free. That's good for Miller, the assist from Sanders.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Highland against Washington. Highland, the bounce pass. Goes Humu, and it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Batum wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Goes Humu, the pass to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Batum. Here's Edwards.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big number. Edge too. Don't discount that.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter. Second. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Batum. Sanders is out there with Christie. Then it's Miller, and it's Jackson in at the 5 roaming the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Really left alone that time. Batum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The outside stroke of Batum, too nice. He knocks him down in bunches.
Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Clock is at 3. There's the triple. A putback. On the wing, Dosunmu. Spins. And here is DiVincenzo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Christie. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 9. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Dosunmu. defended by Batum, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Guys, back to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 6 points for Nicholas Batum.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Reed's got 5. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick-and-roll situation being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Like the determination. McDaniels not backing down.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Los Angeles with some changes. Collins checked in for Batum. Leonard comes in for Christie. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Sanders. McDaniels against Leonard. Pass to Miller. Over to the wing. Miller sets a screen for Dunn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Well, you see the fantastic size for a point. Dunn going 6'4", 220. Not easy to contest inside.
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Chris Dunn is maybe the top defensive guard in the league when you think about on the ball and off the ball. He's a menace at the defensive end of the floor and a key rotational player because of that.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Here's Dosunmu. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Clippers trail by 8. And here's Leonard from 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low, stolen by Collins. Here's Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Dosunmu, the pass to DiVincenzo. To Gobert. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Dunn covering. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Clippers trail by 6. Shoots. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Reed with the shot. Another miss by Minnesota. Miller outside. Dunn finds Collins. Out to Miller. A 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got his 4th rebound in this one. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Leonard dishes to Dunn. Now here's Leonard. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. DiVincenzo against Dunn. Pass to Gobert. Inside. Lopez with the steal. Pushing it up. Miller kicks to Leonard. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Lopez a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dunn. And the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves leading by 4. Trying to get something going. And that one good. And that's now 6 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniel, showing how effective he can be down there.
Dunn shot's good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Dosunmu, the pass to McDaniels. Now Reed. Puts up a 3. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Dunn looking over the floor. Collins kicks to Miller. Leonard the pass to Miller. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And finished off by Gobert.
Reed, he loves helping other guys make it happen. That's the definition of a team player, giving up yourself for the team.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, to even look to clean outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Randall's checked in for Gobert. Edwards comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Bones Highland subbed in for Dosunmu. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Clippers. Collins passes to Leonard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Randall right side. Stolen by Collins. Mathurin with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Dunn. Lopez, a screen on Highland. And here's Leonard. McDaniels defending. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Lopez outside. No good on the triple. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And rejection by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And it's Leonard missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Minnesota. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And checking out the Clippers, sitting there 4 spots below.
You know, for Los Angeles, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
Highland's shot is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down against Highland. It's deflected, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and
the previous play is under review.
Foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with
the ruling on the floor stands.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Gunn. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 6 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Pass to Randall. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Every night, Randall draws a ton of contact, and he dishes it out, too.
Left side, Mathurin. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Pass to Collins. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Dunn. No good. That would have tied it. Leonard against Edwards. It could go. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top, leading by 3. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but it's been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
A look here now at Minnesota. They've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Clippers trail by 3. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Randall with the bucket.
Randall's got tremendous confidence in his game, and he's pretty good at creating with his ball handling having improved.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block.
More than 7 feet to contend with and a wingspan that might be north of that. Good luck getting a shot over Gobert.
And here is DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Now here's DiVincenzo. They get it again. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Over Mathurin. McDaniels just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lopez with the bucket. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Done outside. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Clock at 6. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Stolen by McDaniel. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
A defensive stalwart, McDaniels, causing a turnover there. Jaden affects the game on this end of the floor quite nicely.
Here's Collins. It's tipped, and they recover it. Leonard draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dunn. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
I'm not surprised that his block averages have fallen off the past 2 seasons. He's at that point of his career where it's tough to meet the physical demands of this game.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Minnesota. Here's Leonard with the tip, and Mathurin is right there.
And using that athleticism well on the glass. Mathurin's unbridled energy is off the charts.
Randall with a screen for Edwards. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Right wing, on deep, Collins. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Clippers trail by 10. Now done. 12 points for him. Pass to Lopez. Outside Mathurin. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. 11 feet away, and the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves leading by 10. DiVincenzo finds Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. For three, Edwards bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Timberwolves. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Right side, Leonard. 4 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
One of the many things that Kawhi does well, getting himself to the line.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really help make an impact on that end.
Timberwolves leading by 11. DiVincenzo with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Releases. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Collins kicks to Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from 3 right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Back over to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Mathurin. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Osumu finds DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. And here is Dosunmu. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Dosumu's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bones Highland comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Miller's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And the dunk by Lopez.
Putting that Stanton to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
Reed with a screen on dunk. Pass to Reed. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Lopez. 3-pointer. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, the big fella Lopez shoots that thing with great freedom from behind the arc. One of the best big men shooters in the league.
Randall, a screen on Mathurin. Here's Edwards. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Edwards got 27. Down against Highland. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Dunn. Collins, a screen on Highland. Dunn misses.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside, Reed. Now Highland. Outside, Edwards. Over Mathurin. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. second is Anthony Edwards.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Randall against Collins. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Nice move, and it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Collins wide open, he fires. Good, and Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. Picked by Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 29 points. Over Mathurin. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebounded by Jackson. And so Miller will bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. Island against Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Collins. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Kept alive. On the wing, Dosunmu. Pass to Highland. It's Edwards on the wing. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. .127 left in the third quarter. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Jackson. Reed with the defensive effort.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Pass to Highland. Randall against Collins. Out to Edwards. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Edwards got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Dunn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. The free throw drops in for Dunn. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Sanders comes in for Benedict Mathurin. That one misses. Timberwolves leading by 13. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside, Reed. Good on the three-point shot. Reed's got 8.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
Leonard against Randall. Now here's Leonard. He's got 13. Goes up the baseline. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Isaiah Jackson. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Miller. Then there's Christie, and it's Sanders in at the 1. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. 17-foot shot on the way. Randall no good. Clippers trail by 16. Pass to Leonard. To the paint. Kawhi with the flush.
Oh, yeah, Kawhi Leonard. There's still some life left in those limbs.
Randall no good. Clippers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Miller against DiVincenzo. Pass to Highland. Back to DiVincenzo. Good work there as it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Sanders' shot is good.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Randall is doubled to the wing on the left and stolen by Christie. Pass to Sanders. Leonard with no one around. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Mechanically so efficient and smooth. Leonard off the catch there.
Here's DiVincenzo.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Jackson, a screen on Highland. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. DiVincenzo against Sanders. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Great D that time from Leonard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Miller. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 14. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Now here's Randall. McDaniels outside. Highland against Christie. Fires high post. Here's Gobert. Pass to Highland. And here is DiVincenzo. Over Sanders. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Puts it up from 17. Los Angeles with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be a three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
Edwards, he's checked in for Highland. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Brook Lopez is checked in for Isaiah Jackson. John Collins comes in for Miller. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Christie. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Sanders. A 3 from Leonard. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
You know, three-pointers were the shots you, at one time in his career, wanted to give Leonard. Now you got to guard him beyond the arc.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Here's McDaniels. Rebound by the Clippers. Done outside. Back to Mathurin. Collins finds Lopez. Over Gobert. Lopez, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 15. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Dunn passes to Leonard. Soto with the rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. And yes, it's good. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Knocks it loose. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Here is Edwards. Latrey. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. Leonard kicks to Collins. Leonard sets a screen for Collins. Here's the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Edwards drawing the double team. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, that's one of the things about DiVincenzo. He's got great court awareness, including the shot clock.
Dunn passes to Lopez. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Edwards against Mathurin. Oh, here's Edwards. Guarded closely. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Mathurin. Leonard, a good look. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 23. McDaniels on the wing. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think, would be helpful.
Outside Collins. Mathurin with a screen on Randall. Back to Leonard. Shoots over McDaniel. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And Bones Highland subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so he hits both. Here's Highland. to Gobert. Outside, Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels. Reed finds McDaniel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Leonard. Misses the fallback Jay. Lobbed up there for Collins. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Edwards drawing the double team. Highland passes to McDaniels. Collins against Reed. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Collins has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Mathurin, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Edwards passes to Reed over Collins. McDaniels right side. Pass to Reed. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against the Clippers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really...
Great performance by Edwards tonight.
What they can do when
good team performance by the Timberwolves. They looked really good. Offense looked pretty crisp. Defense was good.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, you know, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back because these guys are very talented and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Man, this is a very efficient. Man, these are like Michael Jordan numbers, to be honest. Well, except for this right here, but man, 41 points on 29 shots, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Didn't get to the free throw line a lot, but didn't need to. How about Gobert? 21 rebounds by Gobert. Let's see what Leonard with 22 points, almost a triple-double tonight, but just not enough. Julius Randle with 20 points. Vincenzo chipped in with a good fourth quarter, put up 13 points in all. Nas Reed almost got a double-double. Let's take a look here at some of the highlights. I hope you guys enjoyed this little game here from today's NBA. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.